So today I'm unboxing the Hobonichi Techo journal. So Hobonichi journals and planners are super minimalist planners. They're quite stark, but they do have little bits of nice detailing. So the first thing you notice on this is the nice sort of, it's not quite canary yellow, it's a little bit more off. Why can't we want to describe it? What colour? It's got a bit more of a sandy coloured yellow box. Anyway, so let's open this box up. Okay, so straight off you have some little bits of stuff inside. So this is the Hobonichi Techo no Noto. So this is a little notebook giving you ideas about how to use the Hobonichi journal. So I think Hobonichi journals are pretty self-explanatory though, so you probably don't really need all of this, but I guess it's inspiration for some people. So let's put that on the side. They give you a couple of sample pages here. So this is the kind of stark basic of how the diary looks. Then you see the diary inside the box. So it's like nice leather bound gilt book, and again it's got that hefty biblical kind of feel to it straight away. So if we take it out of the box, we've got the gilt 5 years that you'll be journaling in the book, and you've got on the front, on the cover, Hobonichi Techo. So almost every day, 5-year journal or diary. So let's take it out of the box, and again you've got here, the 5-year period that you'll be journaling. So it's got a really nice biblical kind of feel to it. I mean, I remember having Bible as a kid, I think, in this kind of colour leather. I'm not sure if it's actually leather, it's probably plastic, but all the Bibles I had also plastic. Anyway, so it's got a nice hefty feel to it. Let's have a look inside. So if we open it up, Hobonichi Techo, so that's the series also, 2021 to 2025. So you've got a whole year calendar for 2021, 22, 23, 24, and also obviously each year has the Japanese characters along with it. Also, if you look on the days, so you've got all the Japanese characters for the days of the week. Then it opens straight up onto your first page, which is January the 1st. Which is January the 1st. So Ichigatsu Ichinichi. And then on the inside you have one page here, which is kind of obviously a free-form page for you to do whatever you want with. And then you've got the next 5 years with a small space for each day. I mean, for that day on this next the next 5 years. So what I really like about it is that it's asking you to look at your day in reference to 5 equivalent days in previous years. So it's kind of putting your days into context. So obviously in January, the first day is a Friday. So you can see here, this is the character for Friday. So Kinyobi. Then next day is obviously is a Saturday. Then you've got Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. So obviously it's different days of the year, but you're probably going to be doing something similar on January the 1st. So I kind of like this idea. Also, there's some here, we've got like on every page, every day, there's some kind of motivational quote or something. So this is going to be a bit of a research project for me because I need to practice Japanese anyway, so it's a good challenge. So I really like how every month can be found quickly with the thumb index. So this is like a bit of a signature of the Hobonichi diaries. They all have this kind of thumb index. It's not cut into, so it's not one that you can put your thumb on and then bring yourself to the first, but you can just sort of flip through and find obviously the day easily as well here. So that's really nice. And then you've got like a tassel, so this really, I think, adds to the whole biblical kind of feel to it with the gilding and the dark brown leather. So this can just sit in, and then every day you're just going to turn one page and write something small about what you were doing on that day. In terms of how I'm going to use it, I've kind of decided that I'm going to kind of not write any of my like particular thoughts or feelings in it. I'm just going to focus on positives. So I want it to be like a collection of like positive events, or when I felt particularly like good about something. If things were going in the right direction, I'm going to kind of record it. So it will be a catalogue of the most positive thing that happened in that day over the next 5 years. And hopefully when I read it, it'll be something that'll be kind of a booster and give me that bit of encouragement. Also, I guess it'll be a way of like kind of tracking more long-term goals. Like I think maybe I might talk about some plans, but I don't want to just turn it into kind of a daydreaming book. I want it to be more tangible, just a collection of when things went well, to put myself in the correct frame of mind for making more of the same. So kind of a collection of green lights, and hoping that recording them is going to help them all to kind of line up. That's the diary, and I guess maybe I might show you some pages when I do some entries. Also, again, in the box there's this kind of, just going to put it back in the box, but there's some nice quote here that apparently it's something akin to, it's the designer of the Hobonichi series' own words, but apparently it's something akin to like Descartes' I think therefore I am. Maybe I write therefore I am, I don't know, but I'm going to research what that means anyway. So there's a nice little message at the bottom of the box. This is probably going to be a useful thing to store it in. I think obviously the yellow is going to get really dirty over 5 years, but it just looks pretty nice and smart. So just give it that extra layer of protection, so you it's safe, and you are going to be investing a lot of time and effort into it. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to say about it. Okay.